Hello everyone, and welcome back to Chill English Channel. We are truly happy that you are spending your time learning English with us today.
Hi friends, it's so nice to have you with us again. Wherever you are, thank you for choosing to practice your English with us.
I'm Sophia, and as always, I'm here with Jake.
And I'm Jake. And today, we have a topic that sounds big, maybe even a little scary.
Yes, the title of today's episode is It's Time to Change Your Life.
Wow, that sounds very serious.
It does. When I hear that sentence, I imagine dramatic music in the background.
Yes, it sounds like a movie trailer.
But don't worry, we are not going to tell you to quit your job tomorrow or move to another country next week.
Exactly. We're going to talk about change in a simple, realistic, and practical way.
And remember, this episode is for A2 to B1 learners, so we will speak clearly, explain important words, and use useful daily expressions.
Yes, so relax, listen carefully, and maybe think about your own life while you listen.
So, Jake, let me start with a question.
Okay, I'm ready.
Have you ever said, "I want to change my life"?
Oh yes, many times.
Me too. I think most people have said that at least once.
Especially at special moments. For example, on January 1st.
Ah, yes, New Year's resolutions.
A resolution is a strong decision to do something better in the future.
People say things like, "This year I will exercise more," or "This year I will save money," or "This year I will finally improve my English."
That one is my favorite.
Mine too. But here is the honest question. How many people really continue after 1 month?
Not many.
Why is that?
I think it's because wanting change is easy, but doing the work is harder.
That's true. It's easy to imagine a better life. It's harder to create it.
Let's explain that word, create. To create means to make something new.
So when we say create a better life, it means we actively build it. We don't just wait for it.
Exactly. And many people are waiting.
Waiting for what?
Waiting for the perfect moment, waiting to feel ready, waiting to feel confident.
Waiting for Monday.
Yes, Monday is always the magical day. I'll start on Monday.
But sometimes Monday comes and nothing changes.
Then we say, okay, next week.
Or next month.
Or next year.
So maybe the real problem is not that we don't want change.
Maybe the problem is that we don't understand how change really works.
I like that idea. So let's explore it together.
First, we need to talk about comfort.
Comfort is when you feel safe, relaxed, and familiar.
Many people live inside their comfort zone.
Comfort zone is the situation where everything feels known and predictable.
Predictable means you know what will happen.
For example, you wake up at the same time, go to the same job, talk to the same people, and follow the same routine every day.
Routine is another important word. A routine is something you do regularly, usually in the same way.
Routines are not bad. They can be helpful.
Yes, routines give structure to our life.
Structure means organization and order.
But sometimes routines can also make us feel bored or stuck.
Stuck means you feel like you cannot move forward.
And when people feel stuck, they start thinking, I need a change.
But here is something interesting. Even when people feel unhappy, they are often afraid to change.
Because change feels uncertain.
Uncertain means you are not sure what will happen.
And humans usually prefer certainty.
Even if the certainty is not perfect.
That's very true. Sometimes people stay in situations they don't like because they're afraid of the unknown.
The unknown is something you have never experienced before.
Let's give an example.
Okay.
Imagine someone wants to speak English more confidently.
That's many of our listeners.
Yes, they know that speaking practice will help them improve.
But speaking means making mistakes.
And making mistakes can feel embarrassing.
Embarrassing means you feel shy or uncomfortable because of what you did.
So what do? They continue listening, reading, maybe writing, but they avoid speaking.
Avoid means you stay away from something,
Exactly. They avoid the uncomfortable action.
even though that action is the key to improvement.
So here's an important idea. Growth usually feels uncomfortable.
Growth means becoming better, stronger, or more skilled.
And discomfort is often a sign that you are learning something new.
That's such a powerful idea.
But let's make it simple. If you always feel comfortable, you are probably not changing.
Ouch. That's honest.
It's true, though.
So if someone says, I want to change my life, maybe the first question should be, am I ready to feel uncomfortable?
That's a very good question.
Because change is not only about big actions.
Yes, it's not only about quitting your job or moving to another city.
It can be much smaller.
For example, waking up 20 minutes earlier to study English.
Or turning off your phone 1 hour before sleeping.
Or saying yes to an opportunity that scares you a little.
Like joining an English conversation group.
Exactly.
So maybe changing your life doesn't mean changing everything.
Maybe it means changing one habit.
Let's explain habit.
A habit is something you do regularly, often without thinking too much.
Like checking your phone in the morning.
Yes, many people do that automatically.
Automatic means you do it without conscious decision.
Now imagine if practicing English became automatic.
That would be amazing.
Instead of thinking, should I study today? You just start.
So the real secret of change might be habits, not motivation.
Motivation is the feeling of excitement or desire to do something.
The problem is that motivation changes.
Some days you feel full of energy.
Other days, you feel tired and lazy.
If you only act when you feel motivated, you will not be consistent.
Consistency means doing something regularly over time.
And consistency is stronger than motivation.
I like that sentence. Consistency is stronger than motivation.
Because small actions repeated every day create big results.
Like learning 5 new words every day.
After 1 week, that's 35 words.
After 1 month, that's around 150 words.
After 1 year, that's more than 1,800 words.
Wow, when you say it like that, it feels powerful.
And it all starts with a small decision.
Decision is when you clearly choose something.
Not maybe, not someday, but I will start.
So let's ask our listeners something important.
Yes.
If nothing changes in your life for the next 5 years, will you be happy?
That's a deep question.
It is, but sometimes we need deep questions.
Because sometimes we get used to living on automatic mode.
Automatic mode means you just follow your routine without thinking.
Wake up, work, eat, sleep, repeat.
And one day, you suddenly think, is this really the life I want?
That moment can be uncomfortable.
But it can also be the beginning of change.
So maybe the real meaning of it's time to change your life is not dramatic.
Maybe it simply means it's time to become more conscious.
Conscious means aware of what you are doing and why you are doing it.
Instead of living by accident.
Yes, living by choice.
And every choice starts small.
Very small sometimes.
So let's continue exploring this idea together. So we were talking about living consciously instead of living on automatic mode.
Yes, and I think this is where real change begins.
Let's make that word clear again. Consciously means you are aware of your actions. You don't just do things because you always did them. You stop and ask, why am I doing this?
Exactly. Many people never ask that question.
For example, imagine someone says, I hate my job.
That's a strong sentence.
Yes, hate is a very strong word.
But then you ask, why do you stay in that job?
And they answer, I don't know. It's just how things are.
That is automatic mode.
It doesn't mean you must quit your job immediately,
No, of course not.
but it does mean you can start asking better questions.
Such as, what skills can I learn to have more options?
Or, what small step can I take this month?
Options is an important word. Options mean different possibilities you can choose from.
The more skills you have, the more options you create.
And learning English is one of those powerful skills.
Yes, English opens doors.
That's a common expression. Open doors means create new opportunities.
But again, many people say, I want better opportunities, and then they don't study.
So let's be honest for a moment.
Okay, I'm ready.
Sometimes we say we want change, but we actually want comfort.
Ooh, that's true.
We want better results, but we don't want different actions.
That's like saying, I want to be fit, but never exercising.
Exactly.
Or, I want to speak English fluently, but never speaking.
Fluently means smoothly, without many pauses.
And fluency takes practice.
Lots of practice.
So maybe the first step to change is honesty.
I agree. Honest with yourself.
Not with your friends, not with social media, with yourself.
Ask yourself, am I really doing what is necessary?
Necessary means something that is needed.
For example, if your goal is to improve English speaking, what is necessary?
Speaking.
Yes, it sounds simple, but many people avoid the necessary action.
Because it feels uncomfortable.
We're back to that word again.
Discomfort.
Let's explore discomfort a little more.
Okay.
When you try something new, your brain feels confused.
Confused means not clear, not sure what is happening.
The brain likes habits. It likes things that are familiar.
Familiar means you know it well.
So when you change your routine, your brain says, wait, this is new. Is this safe?
That's so interesting.
It's natural. It's part of being human.
So feeling uncomfortable doesn't mean something is wrong.
Exactly. It often means something is growing.
Let's give a simple example.
Okay.
The first time you speak English with a native speaker, how do you feel?
Nervous.
Nervous means a little afraid. Maybe your heart beats faster.
Yes, your hands may feel cold, your voice may shake.
But after 5 conversations?
You feel better,
After 20 conversations?
much more confident.
So confidence is not magic.
No, confidence is built.
Built means created step by step.
And this applies to many areas of life.
Public speaking, starting a new hobby, meeting new people.
Even going to the gym for the first time.
Oh yes, the first day at the gym is always scary.
You don't know how the machines work. You think everyone is looking at you.
But actually, everyone is busy with their own workout.
Exactly.
So sometimes fear is bigger in our mind than in reality.
That's an important sentence.
Fear is often imagination.
Not always, but often.
So if you want to change your life, maybe you need to change your relationship with fear.
Relationship is how you connect with something.
Instead of saying, I'm afraid, so I will stop, you can say, I'm afraid, so this is important.
I like that.
Because fear can be a signal.
A signal is a sign or message.
It can mean you are moving outside your comfort zone.
And outside the comfort zone is where growth happens.
But let's be realistic again.
Yes,
Change is not always exciting.
that's true.
Sometimes it's boring.
Boring?
Yes, repeating small habits every day is not always exciting.
That's a very honest point.
For example, studying vocabulary every day.
Not very glamorous,
Glamorous means exciting and impressive.
but it works.
Exactly. Small, boring actions create big, interesting results.
So maybe we need to fall in love with the process.
process means the series of steps you follow to reach a goal.
Not only the result.
Because if you only focus on the result, you may feel frustrated.
Frustrated means feeling upset because progress is slow.
Let's say you want to lose weight.
Okay.
If you check your body every day and expect big change in 1 week, you may feel disappointed.
Disappointed means sad because reality is not what you expected.
But if you focus on eating healthy today and walking today and sleeping well today,
Then you win every day.
yes, that's powerful.
Winning the day means completing the small actions you promised yourself.
Promised yourself. That's important.
Because when you break promises to yourself, your self-trust becomes weaker.
Self-trust means believing in yourself.
For example, if you say, I will study 15 minutes today, and you do it,
You feel proud.
and you trust yourself more.
But if you say it and don't do it,
You start doubting yourself.
doubting means not believing.
And when self-trust is low, change feels impossible.
So maybe changing your life is also about rebuilding trust with yourself.
That's deep,
We are getting serious today.
but in a simple way.
Yes, always simple English.
So let's imagine a listener right now.
Okay.
This listener feels stuck. They want better English, more confidence, maybe a better job.
But they feel overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed means feeling like everything is too much.
What would we tell them?
I would say, don't change everything. Change one small thing.
For example,
Decide that every day, after dinner, you will listen to English for 10 minutes.
that's clear and specific.
Specific means detailed and exact.
Not, I will study more.
Yes, more is not specific.
But 10 minutes after dinner is specific.
And when something is specific, it is easier to do.
I think many people fail because their goals are too big and too general.
General means not clear, not detailed.
I want to be better.
Better how? When? How often?
So clarity is power.
Clarity means being clear and precise.
The clearer your plan, the higher your chance of success.
Success means achieving your goal.
But again, success is built from small daily actions.
Not from one big dramatic moment.
Real life is not a movie.
No dramatic music.
No slow motion transformation in 1 week.
Just repetition.
Repetition means doing something again and again.
And repetition creates mastery.
Mastery means becoming very skilled at something.
So, if you repeat small positive actions long enough,
Your life slowly starts to look different.
and one day you may look back and think, wow, I really changed.
But in reality, you didn't change in 1 day.
You changed in hundreds of small days.
That idea makes change feel possible.
Yes, because anyone can change one small action today.
Not anyone can change their entire life in 24 hours.
And that's okay.
Because time will pass anyway.
The question is, what will you repeat during that time?
That's powerful.
Very powerful.
So, we've talked about comfort zones, small habits, fear, repetition, patience, and self-trust.
Yes, and when you put all these ideas together, changing your life suddenly feels less dramatic and much more practical.
Practical means realistic and possible in real life.
Not magic, not a movie scene, just daily action.
Let's make a simple and clear summary for everyone listening.
Good idea. Simple English, clear message.
First, change starts with awareness.
Awareness means you stop living on automatic mode.
You ask yourself honest questions.
Questions like, am I happy with my current direction? Or, if nothing changes, where will I be in 5 years?
That second question can feel uncomfortable.
But sometimes uncomfortable questions create powerful answers.
Second, change requires responsibility.
Responsibility means you accept that your growth is your job.
Maybe you can't control everything in your life.
But you can always control something.
Your effort,
Your habits.
your reaction to problems.
And small daily actions are more powerful than big dramatic plans.
Instead of saying, I will completely change my life this month.
You can say, I will change one small habit,
For example, 10 minutes of English every day.
or speaking English out loud for 5 minutes.
Or learning 5 new words daily.
Small actions feel easy.
But repeated every day, they become strong.
Repetition creates confidence.
Repetition creates skill.
Repetition creates identity.
Identity means how you see yourself.
If you study English every day, you start seeing yourself as a serious learner.
And when your identity changes, your life slowly changes too.
But we must also remember something important.
Yes,
You will not be perfect.
nobody is.
There will be days when you feel tired.
Days when you don't feel motivated.
Motivation comes and goes.
But discipline stays.
Discipline means doing something even when you don't feel like doing it.
And if you miss one day,
You don't quit.
you continue the next day.
That's persistence.
Persistence means continuing even after difficulty.
Real change is not about never failing.
It's about never giving up.
Let's imagine one more time our listener.
Okay,
Today, they decide to take one small step.
nothing extreme, just consistent.
After 1 week, they feel a small improvement.
After 1 month, they notice progress.
After 6 months, other people notice.
After 1 year, their life looks different.
And someone might say, wow, you changed so much.
But the truth is,
They didn't change in 1 day.
they changed in small daily moments.
Quiet decisions,
Simple actions.
repeated again and again.
That is how life transforms.
So when we say, it's time to change your life,
We don't mean do something crazy tomorrow morning
we mean choose one small action today
and repeat it.
and trust the process.
Trust means believe even when you don't see big results yet.
Because results take time.
Like planting a seed. You water it every day.
You don't dig it up every morning to check if it's growing.
Yes, please don't do that.
Growth is often invisible at the beginning.
But if you stay consistent, one day it becomes visible.
And that's a beautiful moment.
So, dear listener, here is our final simple message.
You don't need a new life overnight.
You need one new small habit.
You don't need more motivation.
You need more consistency.
You don't need to be perfect.
You need to continue.
Step by step.
Day by day.
Small change by small change.
And now we would love to hear from you.
Yes, tell us in the comments, what is one small habit you will start this week?
Make it simple.
Make it realistic.
And write it in English so you can practice.
We read your comments and we love seeing your progress.
If this episode helped you, don't forget to like and share it with a friend who also wants to improve their English and their life.
And remember, change is not something far away.
It begins with one decision.
Maybe that decision is starting today.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us.
We truly appreciate every single one of you.
Keep learning
Keep growing.
and keep believing in yourself.
See you in the next episode of Chill English Channel.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.